Oh, well, this is tribescast.com bringing you Tribes Ascend action. Again, this is map 4 of a series between Team ZFZ and Air 51 Gaming. They currently down, ZFZ is down one map, but they have won the last map, so they're staging a comeback. They have momentum going into the 4th map. And I am not in the server yet, so Sanikiss, take it away.
Yeah, I'm actually not in the server yet.
All right, I'm in it.
Good
I can take it
organization
for you guys
by
for now.
us.
All right, APC and I got this.
All right, guys, I'll hold you in. We're looking at a 3-man rush over here for Area 51. Red Spider, though, is grabbing the flag off the stand. He's heading out pretty quickly, too. He's dodging the sniper bullets. He has most of his health, too. He's at a solid 200 kilometers an hour. And here comes a back grab by Zoid. He takes it, but he gets killed instantly. That flag's going to be returned by Kudos. That flag is knocked out of the hands by Curious George, I believe. So Kudos picks up the flag. E-grab made by Brick. He's going to try to push the flag away and pressure the carrier instead of try to take it home. Kudos dropping the flag off to Macalius, who's not in heavy this time. Brick still chaining him. He has a lot of health on him, a lot of health against him. Panda also trying to put some pressure on him. I think he's more of a Pathfinder though, so he might be able to get a Nitron in. And there's Zoidberg to get the grab in the front to back. He looks like he predetermined that route to go up that high. There's the return by Diamond Sword. And so now a change of events where Blood Eagle was about to get the cap. Now we're looking at Diamond Sword making their way home and might get home and making this the first cap of the game. We got a minute and a half into the game. And here it goes. If Cyanide can't get this E-grab, that Murph bounced him away from the stand. No, there's the Infiltrator to get that return.
Wonderful.
To get the E-grab, excuse me. That's
Wow.
9 and 9 and Infiltrator. And the flag is picked up by Titan. He's used by Brick. And you know what? He's going to get killed pretty quickly. So if this flag can get returned by Mr. Iso, we might... Okay, there we go. There's the pressure off Bloody. The flag's returned by Diamond Sword. Yeah, seriously. 2 minutes in and we just had... it seemed like it was the last minute of the game. It was such a huge fight for both of the flags, and now the flags are back at their stands. You guys in?
Yeah, it looks like we're in. Thanks a lot, AP Sizzle. Really good job.
Take it
taking
away.
over a lot of action for you. Looked like a really high-impact, fast start. We talked about this map being a little bit smaller, a little bit more open. It is a very fast action map, and we saw the flag go one way, and then instantly it ultimately turned around and almost turned out to cap the other way. Probably see that a lot in this game, as timing's everything, and quick returns is going to be mastered in this game. And it actually looked like one of the plays there, Brick was left, or pardon me, Mitchellus was left alone with the flag. Everyone went for the timed return on their own flag, left him alone. They got the return, so need to be a little more coordination on standoffs. Right now, a lot of battle going on around that Blood Eagle flag. Brick looks like he's just going to llama it off the stand, punts it toward middle, punting a tactic where you can drop and then shoot the flag instantly and send it a little bit further. Iso trying to race for that ahead of Brick, get the return, and it looks like he will get that and put it home, and their flag will be coming across the top of the mountain. Red Spider with it uncontested, it looks like, for the most part. Zoidsberg trying to chase him down with that spin fuser, but no, cap early on by ZFZ on the western server. This could be it. This could be them taking it away.
Good job by Red Spider to get cleanly over the hill and all the way home. We just did see Brick. They're sticking to this Raider offense to clear the standoff, Air 51, and I see on the Air 51 side they are running 2 Pathfinders, 1 Sentinel, and there's no Sentinel at all for ZFZ. They are not going to snipe on this map, even though it's so helpful to control the lanes. They're just sort of relying on the good capping and offense on the red side to make sure the flag is moving all the time. Titan is almost dead on the stand, so that might give an opportunity for either 99 or somebody to come in.
Yeah, once again, really surprised when you said that. Look at that, Zoidsberg coming in with that back-to-front route on top of the flag for Area 51. He's out almost clean, very little sliver of health taken off of him, and he's past half. Curious does go for that. Curious George goes for that E-grab. It looks like they're going to leave that in the field for a time return. However, Titan not there to return it. Not sure what he was thinking. He does put it on there, though, as Zoids touches down. So 1-1, 4 minutes in. Very fast game, going both ways. What I was going to say, though, it's interesting. We're on that Western server. We talked about ZFZ being a Western team, so the ping advantage is on their side. Yet they're still not running that double sniper, or even one sniper at this point, which is a bit surprising, as Red Spider did come in from the backside for that back to front. Is going to go down in the midfield, though. Flag going to be bouncing around. Here it is, though. Area 51 extremely good at field grab. Cliff, although does miss it that time, and the flag does go home.
That was a good play-by-play to keep that flag from getting any further. Tailspin has a great spot he has on the spawn tower over here. He can cover most of the field with that sniper rifle. Looks like he might be running. Is he running the phase rifle? What is it? No, the BXT-1. And that helps him just get lots of ammunition down on the enemy flag carrier. 99's going to move the flag since the sand is clear, just try and keep pressure on the enemy team. He's being chased by chain gun bullets from Titan, who's got clear off the stand. He's actually already halfway home. It's going to be up to Air 51 to move the flag. And Tailspin again with another kill, but Iso is there to pick it up.
Yeah, just trying to take a look out on what the clearing classes of choice are. Iso looks to bring that flag across across into his base. Gets conked out of his hand there by player 3. Going to bounce up over top of him, though. And Cyanide also missing that as it bounces around. Panda will get the return. Flag will go home. And the other flag sitting secured inside the base. They're going to leave it there, as that's obviously in a spot that you can't get a quick route on. So a bit of defense play there. Just leave the flag in the field. On the other side, though, Red Spider with a ton of speed coming off that back hill. Gets shot by Tailspin, though. He's got about a third of health left, and he is past mid. No, Tailspin's second shot does take him down. So Sentinel for Area 51 doing an outstanding job. However, the escorts, really good escorts. 99 picks that up out of the field, trying to bring it back across. Looks like no one's there for that time return. No, someone was. I'm not sure who. And they do get the flag home 2-1 Brick with a split-second E-grab, just a little bit too late. So 2-1 here in favor of ZFZ.
Looks like the turret might have got him on his way out. The generator is still up for ZFC. No one has killed it in a while or at all. I don't see any technician on that team, so they're not really repairing it. But they did take the time to kill the generator for Area 51, not letting them do that generator play they were showing on this map in earlier games they played.
Yeah, and like I said, no vehicles tonight. That's usually the biggest reason to keep the generator down, but we're seeing a lot of play coming in from these turrets. Obviously, it made a great shot there with on the flag capper. So, I mean, keeping the generator up has all sorts of benefits. It also has the deployable. We see Titan playing that Doombringer class on flag. He could put for example, a shield down that block cappers that clearers have to deal with. So generator play definitely important in all aspects. 99 looking to get the clear on Curious George, also putting it in. Titan, the heavy on stand does go, heavy on flag does go down. Player 3 there with not a lot of health. He's down now as well. Perfect timing. Red Spider comes across from that bottom to top. He does get hit by Tailspin though with the sniper, but he should break line of sight. No! Tailspin gets him at the split second on the top of the hill. That flag will go down. Cyanide going to support it across the top. Does pick it up. Player 3 on the chase in that Pathfinder class. Does have the Nitron to his advantage. Is he going to throw it? Does throw it and gets the flag out of Cyanide's hand. He will get the return by the looks of it. Flag did come home for Cyanide, but unfortunately no flag in his hand. Not sure what Player 3 is doing. Does get the return just in time, but Zoidsberg returning the cap on a basically a counter route, also going from bottom to top. That's the sort of the secondary route in this map, if you will. And he's got the flag just past half with very, very little health taken off as Tailspin took down the E-grab on the other side. So player 3 should be able, Panda actually sitting beside that, should be able to time that turn. They knocked out 99. Really good play. Knocked 99 off the stand and got the... by
Pliff. They're still moving it.
Yeah, really, really, really strong play coming in from Area 51 right now.
They did tie it up. Red Spider is going the opposite way, passing underneath Pliff. And again, the escort game you're talking about, the Air 51 has, Tailspin gets the kill on him, but they're still moving it. The escort game that you were talking about, Air 51 had, ZFZ is copying it and keeping their carriers or the flag moving with the other extra players.
It looks like both flags could get all the way home here and forced into a standoff. Pliff and Titan on their own, completely left alone. Pliff has no health, and a strike looks like it's going to be coming down on top of them here. He does get off the stand to avoid it. Player 3 comes over to support him. They're going to go up behind that back hill. He should pass this flag off if he knows what's good for him, because then he can get the health regen. But it looks like he's going to... No, there it is. The pass goes off to Player 3, as we do see a couple players coming in. Mr. Iso and Curious G on the timed offense here, but 5 guys sitting at home in that defensive position right now for Area 51. On the other side, looks like there's a little bit more action. Zoidsberg going in. Cyanide. I lied. Flag goes down on the first side. I'm jumping all over the place and I'm missing the action. Tailspin does pick it up. They do manage to fight off all those attackers. I'm going to let you look at the other side. Maybe I'll look at the Area 51 side. So what's going on over there?
Drop, but Zoidberg's side did go down. Cyanide still got it. But, you know, again, if you look at the roster, there's no Sentinel sniper for ZFZ. They have 5 Pathfinders and 2 soldiers. That's their entire lineup. Whereas Area 51's a lot more spread out. They have a Doombringer, they have a sniper, they have different Pathfinders and a technician, Brick keeping their base up, and it's just a totally different approach to handling the standoff, handling the game all around.
Yeah, it's really interesting because ZFZ is typically known as a team that's very good. Oh, Curious George! Pliff threw that flag. I'm not sure it was conked out of his hand. I didn't quite see that, but whatever happened, the flag went down and Curious G was in the right place, right time, got the return, and that resulted in the capture for ZFZ, who now make the score 3-2. We're not quite halfway through. We're at about the 15-minute mark, 16-minute mark, and they've got the lead and comfortably, well, I wouldn't say comfortably, but they've had the lead throughout, and Area 51's constantly been on the back foot, and that's the way it needs to be if they're going to force Game 5 here.
They do need to tie this up to go to Game 5 in this series. It's been Area 51's series to lose so far. They won 2 maps in a row in the beginning, and we're looking for ZFZ to try and tie it up, go to map 5. Again, 2 captures have died to Tailspin now. Curious George is going to be the 3rd probably.
Yeah, that sniper, you know, like I said, ZFZ known for sniping, and they're not doing it, and Tailspin's making them pay for that as he's all over them. Look at that, though. Iso picks it up from the instantly demised Curious G, so really, really good support here.
All those Pathfinders make it so they can just, run the flag home with like an endless number of escorts.
Yeah, not a lot of speed required. Just get the team on you.
Unfortunately,
three,
there's no
though.
one to get him. There's no one to get him at home. He runs to the enemy offense, and the flag goes home immediately. They move the flag a little bit and just leave it in the field. Zolbergerstein's going to take it with no HP. I'm not sure if that's very wise. But again, ZFZ's just been destroying the Area 51 flag stand, so the Airsider gets away cleanly every time. As long as he dodges the snipe from tailspin, he always gets home. Player 3's after him, and we'll see Panda drops it from Mr. Iso's chain gun bullets, and he gets the return, so Red Spider's right there. Can he get the cap? No!
And he
Player
missed
3
the
saves
thrust
it.
back. He
Curious
missed the
George
thrust
saves the
back.
flag play, keeps it alive,
There
and
it
now
is.
it's 4-2. This has been a
Really good play. Actually, Red Spider was in position, went to thrust back across the flag and didn't have his angle right, went right by it, and that almost resulted in a return as he went down, but Curious George managed to kill off the attacker and get the cap to give them a 2-point lead, and that could be, that's one of those plays where an easy fumble like that can either make it or break it, and unfortunately this time they got away with it.
Area 51 has branched out. They have an Infiltrator in their team now. Brick has changed over to that from Technician. So they've just been showing a lot of diverse plays. Zolbergerstein's gotten away on the back-to-front route. He's going to be halfway home in no time. It's going to be up to, again, Red Spider to get that grab off away from Titan to make sure they don't cap it right away. They want to keep their lead, solidify it. They're winning by 2 points right now. Yeah, killing the sniper is very important when they're shutting you down, but the timing of it is very difficult. You have to make sure that you kill it right the moment you're going to be grabbing. Otherwise, he'll just respawn and shoot you from wherever he spawns.
Yeah, that's one of the things we didn't talk about. There is a 5-second respawn in Tribes, actually, and we've seen it quite a bit in this game, and throughout the match, not so much this map, but something we didn't talk about. A lot of times, as soon
they
as
got
the
it
flag,
back. This could cap it out right now. Kudos is going to get in the flag stand.
And is gonna beat him.
Will save the last second.
but he's going nowhere.
Did he die in the tree? Well, the tree killed him. Something happened. We have a few seconds left for everyone to get there. No time, and we're going to go on to Game 5. That was a really short. That was a really short dry dock, like 12.5 minutes.
We talked about ZFZ going back onto West, maybe a little bit of advantage there, but it looked like they were just generally a lot more organized. One of the things I was going to say just quickly, I'll pass it over to APC as soon as I'm done this. I promise he's our analyst in between game here. He plays on a team called Dead Stop. They're fantastic. But just quickly, what I wanted to mention was respawn time is 5 seconds. If the capper grabs the flag, a lot of times you'll see the light offense instantly suicide, so that therefore he's at home when the flag comes home and support the standoff. So suicide actually is strategy in this game. Not many games you would see that in. APC, what did you see?
Well, you're definitely right. That's Tribes right there, the suiciding. But what I saw, which is really surprising, ZFC pulling off an interesting strat. We didn't see any other class but Soldier and Pathfinder, as you pointed out. And Kudos, being an awesome sniper, wasn't playing sniper at all. Not even last map that they won and this map. So maybe having that sniper on board actually hurts them. I mean, if you go from the chain of events, that's what it looks like.